In 1991, I flew to Deadly Island. The water's turquoise blue and I'm back wild. Living in a jungle and it looks like Thailand. Everybody's gung-ho, 911 dialing. Met the girl on the plane. Went to other islands, sweet like sugar cane. The girl was beguiling. Putting lots of gold, you know that I'm styling. Never get...
Welcome to Television Intense TV. I'm your host, Robert Louis Tyler I, and today we have a very special episode of Television Intense TV, the talk show live. We have on, he's the Prince of Punk, the Duke of Funk, the King of Crunk, the Mayor of Debonair, the Chairman of the Board, the Master of Disaster, the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, the Monarch of the Dark, the Duke of the World, the Lion of Lebanon, the Presidents of this residence. He is the Sheik of all freaks. He is the Maharaji of Jumanji. He's the masterpiece of the East. We have for you today Ben Bueno, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Bueno, he's about to hook you up, kick you down, plug you in, turn you on, and set you up right here in Napa Valley TV studios. Ben, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Bob.
How you been?
Doing good.
Good, my friend. So I met Ben in 1970, back over on Terrace Drive here in Napa Valley Calley. Pally, right? The first time, right? So this guy is an extraordinary keyboard player. So he's like Miles Davis. Take Miles Davis, Chick Corea, Herbie Hancock, and all rolled into one, right? This guy on the keyboard. And his brother plays drums too, right?
Yeah.
How's your brother doing?
He's doing great.
Yeah? He's still doing some drums?
Yeah.
Lawrence? Yeah.
Just played the other day. Yeah. Played some music.
Where at?
Over at the Resource Center.
Oh yeah? Nice. So we gotta get you on like Bottle Rock or something, right? Next year, right? Hook you guys up, right? Get you up on stage for Bottle Rock next year,
That'd
right?
be good.
What do you think?
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Are you trying to put together another band right now? Are you looking for a bass player or something?
Well, we got one, Rob Monahan, and then we have Alicia Lee on vocals, Billy Fletcher on guitar, and then Lawrence Bueno on drums. And but we got another guitar player, Dennis Harper, and he's a good player.
Boy, howdy.
But always working on something different, you know. There's so much to do, you know.
I remember my cousin, he played guitar once in a while. Remember?
Really?
Marky Tyler, remember that boy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good, man.
Yeah, he's so. Nothing to write home about. Mark, no, I'm just kidding. No, he's a good guitar player, good lead vocal guy. Yeah. One of my cousins, they did backup for like the Drifters or something like that. Ink Spot, something I forget for a while. Went around with them, and the other guy on drums, John Fittipaldi III.
Yeah, Johnny.
Good drummer and a good voice, right?
Yeah, he is good. Awesome.
Right.
Yeah, the Friday night.
Not as
Napa,
good as Lawrence, but you know.
No. But the Napa City Nights, I believe.
Yeah.
They have the shows going on.
Yeah.
Down at the Veterans Park. That's going to start
On
up pretty
Fridays?
soon.
Is that on
Yeah,
Fridays?
every Friday, I think.
Every
believe.
Friday?
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's Friday.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Unless they moved it to Thursday, I'll have to check on
Bring
that.
a blanket down there. It gets cold, right?
Yeah, but it's good. They got like local bands. And they bring bands
Yeah.
from out of town, and it's a good little venue. Chris Chesborough puts that on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to get like a little Paul Schaefer keyboards in here for you, and you can come in every week and do the talk show. Then we'll interview Willie Too Big Hall from the Stax Records with Isaac Hayes, and the Blues Brothers movies. We'll get him on. Again, he's been on before, and we'll get Mrs. Philip K. Dick. Philip K. Dick, he wrote all those movies, all those books, and then they became movies for like Blade Runner, Total Recall, Terminator, Minority Report, Screamers, Paycheck, Scanner Darkly, you know, all these. Any movie you've seen that's science fiction, he pretty much wrote it. So he died, he passed away in 1982. But his wife, Mrs. Philip K. Dick, Tessa, she would be honored to come on the show, gracious enough to be here. Can interview, because this is my new co-host right now. Telling you, he's got to be here every time. Rain or shine, no. Whenever he can make it, when it's convenient.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here, man. I haven't seen you for a long time. I know it seemed like I was ignoring you earlier. I was just trying to do like a little sound check and get everything set up here in the flowers and all that good stuff. And I do have a show coming up the end of June 24th, which is a Sunday. and I'll sing like a couple of my songs, probably maybe some hip hop or some rap, or maybe some reggae or something. I don't know. We'll do something. There's spider webs in there. Spider tried to build a nest. And I'll be opening act, just the opening act for a couple Stax Legends. Harvey Scales will be there. He wrote Disco Lady. Remember that song?
Yeah, yeah.
Disco Lady, move it in, move it out, roundabout disco. He'll be there. And also Ronnie Hudson will be there. He wrote California Knows How to Party. He's going to pick me up at the airport. But he's not performing. He's coming to support me. And then we have on, who else is going to be there? Wesley Walker's going to be up in there, and we got some comedians and stuff like that. Snoop Dogg will probably drop in, but he's not performing. I'm just going to make him wear one of my T-shirts. You know, just hang out. And then the day before that, Ronnie Hudson's performing at the Grand Arena, and I'll be there, and Snoop Dogg will be there. He's not performing that day either. And then my event will be at the Jules Catch One, which is on Pico Boulevard in Hollywood, in Los Angeles, on June 24th. Be there or be square, so be here or be queer, and then you can't come. No, at Napa Valley, you can come down there too. Come all there. We just we bump that shit right all the way down the line, so everybody can come, and everybody. I'll put up some posters and stuff like that. So, and then. But this show is about Ben Bueno. We're going to promote him and get him some shows lined up. Hook him up, get him on, right? And get. So when's your next band practice?
We'll probably be doing it. We do it every Sunday. So I'm trying to do it a little more. But I do play. I just play every day. You know, I just keep practicing and trying to make up new equipment or new material. I got some stuff on my phone. I could probably pull up something. I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. And you do every Sunday.
It's
Blast it.
It's kind of just like a
jazz. Kind of.
I don't know what you'd call it. I kind of go and
kind of a fusion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a jazz.
This is on my board. It's got the drums going and stuff. But if I had a band to work around and do this stuff, it would be fun. But it's basic stuff. It's just different. Just some stuff. Yeah. Got a little.
Sounds clean.
But
who's on guitar?
it's all me.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Damn. Got it going on. So who are your favorite artists?
It's I don't
Who's
know.
your favorite heroes?
my
like
favorite
Herbie Hancock or what?
Well, I used to have a few. Greg Raleigh, I love Santana's keyboard player, the co-founder for him. But
Right.
the board I bought this board about 5 years ago. It was a motif, and this is a couple years back. They had a show out at Vintage 1870, and a friend called and asked me if I wanted to rent my motif. And I said, it's a Yamaha, and it's a pretty expensive board. I really didn't want to rent it. But
Right.
I asked, I go, why does this guy have his own? But I go, who is it? And he goes, oh, it's Greg Raleigh. And it was a trip. I go,
Right.
sure, he can rent it. And so I got to take my board out, and they paid me like $250 or something to rent my board for the show. And
Yeah?
Rare Earth was there, Mr.
Nice.
Ambrosia, and got to go backstage, and he signed. Greg Raleigh signed my keyboard, and
Yeah.
it was pretty trippy. I made him a medicine bag and
Oh yeah.
red tail hawk feather. I
Nice.
gave that to him, and
Was that up in St. Helena? Or
yeah,
something?
it was a private show.
Oh shit. Yeah.
For the raceway out here,
Nice.
Infinity.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it was a great venue, man. It was amazing. And I even got to play as B3 a little bit.
Yeah?
And I got some pictures of me and him, and definitely something that was
That's
on my
cool.
bucket list, you know, because
Yeah.
he was one of the first ones that I really really loved his
Favored
playing.
as a-
yeah,
as a
and it wasn't
mentor.
always Greg Allman, you know.
Right.
And then
Sure.
after Chick Corea, Jan Hammer, but there's so many greats
Right.
on board.
Well, you know, I was wanting to get this guy on the show, a couple guys on the show that live here in Napa, but they died.
Oh.
And it was Ray Manzarek,
Oh, yeah,
keyboard
the
player with
Doors.
the Doors. He lived
Yeah.
right over here, right?
I know,
Troy
it's-
Creek Road area, right? Shoot, he died like
Yeah.
right after I started trying to pursue him, and he died a year later.
Yeah, he's
and Ray
amazing.
Manzarek. And then about the same time, Robin Williams, I want to get him on the show. He was up here.
Oh, yeah.
I've been up to his house a couple times, jumped the fence and hiked on his property. Right?
Yeah.
He died, so you know, I was like, man, I want to get these guys on the show before,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, before they're gone. Nowadays, you got to hit everybody up, you know. But Ray Manzarek, I love that keyboard right from the.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Because you're about the same age as I am, you know. I was
No,
born
you're
in-
younger than me.
I was born in '57.
Oh yeah, we're the same age then.
You were born in '57.
Yeah, we're classic.
What one?
November.
I'm
November
older.
6th.
You have to, you know what? You have to respect your elders because I'm 2 months older than you.
Okay.
Yeah, September. So I'm really old.
Here, I'll play you a little funk one.
Cool.
This
I
is
like
pretty-
funk.
This, well, not that one. That's a ton. It's off the hook. I just like to make stuff up.
That is funky.
Do a little jazz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Simple, just simple. Yeah.
I like the way that bass is like twang. You just snap them straight. It just sounds bad. Badass.
Yeah.
Tear it up. Yeah, we'll have to set up a little keyboard in here and plug in the XLR cable. We'll have you be the Paul Schaefer stuff on the show, you know, right?
It's just
and
fun.
not only be the co-host, but you
Yeah.
can be the keyboard
No.
player too, you know?
No, I just love to just go from different realms. I don't have any of my SD card, but I got a lot of more melodic, you know, on piano. I like to bring that out, emotions. That's what comes
You
out.
still have the Wurlitzers?
Yeah. The B3 and the Leslies, I have. They're in
Leslie
Benicia.
speakers that
Yeah.
spin.
But the piano work and stuff like that, that's
You still got the Micro Moog and the
Yeah,
Mini Moog?
no.
And no, not
But
anymore.
music, it does do that. It like if I'm happy or something, or in a really good mood, I'll play a lot of really beautiful stuff, and then I get into a little silly mood and play some weird funk, and I don't know. It's just all fun for me. I really like to play.
It's a good way to get your emotions out, you know. Stuff. I know you're clean and sober, and I'm clean and sober, and
Red
yay,
Road.
you know,
On the Red Road.
And my mom's half Cherokee. Your mom's full-blooded Apache,
No,
right?
well, I'm
yeah.
55,
Yeah.
so she's there.
Yeah, so you got that in common going for us, you know. So both got the same interest in keyboards, right?
Yeah.
Forget the drugs and alcohol business, you know, and that garbage, you know. We both like the monster drinks, right? So we got that going on for us, you know.
Yeah.
And so same age, almost the same month,
Yep.
same year, practically, you know, and everything. And music is a big connection too,
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
for you and I. So see how many minutes we got left here on the set to go. I'll check with my technical director, my floor
Brandon?
manager,
Is
my
his name
cameraman.
Brandon?
Yeah, about 15 minutes left.
Brandon?
Justin.
Justin.
Justin Bernard. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, Justin,
Yeah. And
for all your hard work.
Kudos out, Justin Bernard, and he's dedicated here in the Napa Valley Calley to doing the great all this new equipment we got here in the studio, like $130,000 worth of new equipment, new cameras, new technical directing booth, and all this. It's all so new, we don't even know how to run it yet. I'm just kidding, right? So we're gonna work the bugs out. No, it works marvelous. But next time, we also have sponsors too on our show. We got Doc's Trophy Shop. He makes our music awards for our music of the month. So it's like a Tyler Vision Award for the music of the month. Yo, so it's the Tammy Awards, T-A-M, Tammy. So, and so shout out to Doc's Trophy Shop, our other. If I can showcase this for you. We're here. We have Sal, the flower guy, brings in these beautiful flowers that are right over here to my right. They're flowers. They're Sal, the flower guy.
Here, I'll take them to you.
No, this is good. This is good. And so if we go on camera 2, we got this nice arrangement here from Sal, the flower guy. He's right across from the high school, and we could put it on camera 2 and show you these flowers right over here. and these flowers right here. And that's Sal, the flower guy. He brings these in every couple of days, right? So Sal, the flower guy, right across from the high school here in Napa. Thanks, Sal. They smell great, huh?
Yeah, they do.
Smells fantastic, right?
Beautiful.
Those are beautiful flowers. Thanks, Sal. Salim, inta hamara kabir, inta mustabri. So we say, so we got. Oh, I got a new. I also have Hair in Motion, my other sponsor, right? We got Emmy Lou's Diner over here in River Park. You know, Ruben, love you, man. He's the best. I got my new assistant. The assistant to Mr. Tyler is Hyen Tran. Thank you, Hyen Tran. And we got so many sponsors, and we also have our special guest, the best, Ben Bueno. You know, the West Coast is the best coast. The East Coast is the least coast. No, we got viewers on the East Coast, so I can't really say that.
What about the Southwest?
We do got the Southwest going on. We probably got about 270 actually countries that watch online, you know, like on the YouTube channel. So you look at the demographic and it brings them all up. It's usually like U.S., then Canada, Virgin Islands, Vietnam, and then it goes on down there and it breaks down smaller fractions, but most of it's U.S., so yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. And then we'll be doing a movie down in St. Thomas in the Caribbean pretty soon, Deadly Island. So you go on deadlyislandmovie.com. That'll come up at the end of the credits. We'll show all that later. The credits roll. And so you guys practice every Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where at?
Well, I do it every day.
Yeah,
I play
right.
every day. But yeah, just right over here. Up,
yeah?
where are we at?
Pueblo?
Down that way.
By your house?
On the corner of Lincoln and California.
Okay, yeah.
Right there. It's a
on Lincoln in California.
Yeah, Napa Recovery Resource Center.
Oh, is that what it is? Right there?
Yeah.
On Sundays?
Yeah.
What time?
12 to 5.
What?
12 to 5.
In the morning?
12 noon to 5
I'm
o'clock.
kidding.
But,
you go up at midnight and
yeah.
show up? No. Hey, yeah, okay. And that's on the corner of Lincoln and California Boulevard. Recovery Center. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to check it out sometime.
Yeah, come out and play.
You got the, what's that one? Fender Rhodes 88 key? You got one of
I
those?
lost that
No?
in the 86 flood.
Oh my God.
That's gone.
The 86 flood. I was upstairs. We got about 10 minutes left. So that's good. Yeah, I was upstairs over on Oak Street, so I was cool. But the basement was flooded. The electricity was out for a week.
Yeah.
No refrigerator, no electricity for like a week. What am I talking? In the Caribbean, they've been out of electricity for like 10 months now from the hurricanes down in St. Thomas, right?
Yeah, you know that flood. I got my daughter was born in '86,
Oh, I didn't know.
Rosemary. So
Yeah?
that was about the best thing that came out of that.
Right?
You know, that was pretty cool.
I'll
I
just-
want to say a shout out to my
Yeah.
brother Tom in New Mexico, my brother Frank out in Vacaville, him and Kathy, and Mary and Tony, my sister, brother-in-law, and my brother Lawrence, and my fiancée Valerie,
And your
my
kids.
daughter Rosemary.
There you go.
And
And your
all my
cousin,
other
your
family.
cousin Henry Bueno.
Yeah, that's my nephew.
Your nephew,
Hank-
I thought it was
Hank
your cousin.
Bueno. And I got a lot of family, but I just want to say I
Who was-
love you guys.
Who was the other cousin that went over to Napa High? He's like older than us, a couple years older than us. Remember? When we were going to Napa High,
there's
you and
so
me, and-
many.
you
I
and me and
can't-
your brother were getting in trouble over there at the high school across the street. And we went to Silverado Junior High too. Yeah. We were always getting in trouble.
But thanks, Bob, for having me.
Yeah,
You
thanks
know.
for being here, man. It's like, it's only been like, what, 70, 80, 90, 2000, 2000.
You got to come and play,
It's only
man.
been
This
like-
guy is good on
It's only
keys.
been like 48 years, right?
You're
We've only
good
been
on
like,
keys,
we've only
too,
known
bro.
you for 48 years.
I know.
That's all.
Don't say that. Makes
I
us
know.
look old.
Well, we are old.
Yeah.
Not in mind
We're
or
only
spirit or
growing
body.
younger.
Yeah, I know. If
It's
you're not
all in the mind.
if you're not busy being born, you're busy dying, right? You know,
That's
so
right.
you're being reborn, recreating yourself. Oh yeah, I decline that. Dismissed. Yeah, yeah. So we'll dismiss anybody that calls in. I usually turn the phone down, but had a couple of other cats that were supposed to come on, but we couldn't get them booked on because I had some technical difficulties with the Ethernet, with that interwebby thing, right? You know, so too much Ethernet and stuff. Yeah, but we were always hanging out like Silverado and Napa High, and then I switched over to Vintage for a while. After that, and how many years you been clean and sober now?
I'll have 4 years, January 25th.
January 25th.
Yeah.
Nice. I got 6.5, so I'm about the same, you know, right now. Clean and sober.
But they always say it's not about what is
The
it?
length
How
of
do they
time?
say? Yeah, time. It's not about counting the days. It's about making the days count.
That's a good
Yeah,
saying. I like
good
that.
one.
Yeah. That's true.
But
That's
every
for
day is
sure.
a good day.
Yep. I mean, I haven't been to the doctor in years. Doctor had me all kinds of drugs. He had me heroin pills, you know, methadone, fentanyl, and he had me
Yeah,
on-
that opioid crisis
oh,
is
man.
bad.
He had me on like 9 different narcotics,
Yeah.
and the Norcos, Valiums, and Ambiens, and ibuprofens and aspirins, and a little something for prostate, a little something for high blood pressure, a little something for diabetes. So I'm taking all these pills, right? And then one day I just didn't go in and pick them up at the pharmacy. Nah. And I got sick for like two months. I had like vomiting and diarrhea for like 2 months, and I still had to go to work. So that's like, and I just went through my own withdrawals, and I was over it, and it's been fine ever since. You know, the first month's hardest, and then after that, and then I quit drinking at the same time. So I'd be drinking hard liquor, like liters of rum, you know, on top of that, right? Wash it down with. So I was hooked. And then I go back a couple years later, I go to the doctor just to see. He goes, so what do you want? What drugs do you want? I go, none. He goes, what do you mean? I go, well, I quit. And he goes, how'd that go for you? I go, not so good. I had withdrawals for 2 months, you know. So, but now, clean and sober, it feels good, you know. Feels much, and you can have more fun clean and sober than you can have drinking anytime. You know?
True. That's true.
Alcohol's a depressant. You just start crying in your beer, and you know, they're all sad, you know, right? Suicidal, you know, and sleep all day, you know, right? It's like, it's no fun, you know. Much more fun just being clean and sober. You can have a lot more fun in life. And music, too.
Yeah.
You can be a lot more creative and a lot more, you got about 5 minutes left, a lot more creative and a lot more productive.
Yeah.
You're not
Well,
gonna
just
get
being, life is it's full of challenges, you know, and it's just the way how we take on whatever it is, you know, with a good attitude, positive thinking, and we get through it, and it's amazing how good things can be if we don't allow the negative influences get.
You got to remove all the toxic people from your life, or
That's
let
true.
them remove
That's
themselves. And that happens by God's choice sometimes.
Yeah, well, we've got to pray for them, you know,
That's
because
right.
they do suffer, but
Sometimes God will just take those toxic people out of your life
Uh-huh.
for you. You never know. That's what happened for me, because I was too slow to remove them myself. You know, and so, and you know, I don't belong to any associations, but you might know. Now, if somebody was suicidal or they wanted to quit some addiction or drugs or alcohol or something, where would they go? Because we need to promote that, you know, and make people aware that there is help out there if
mental
people
health,
need it. You know,
mental health, and there's programs.
is there meeting places like AA or something in Napa going on somewhere?
Well, I can't really promote.
No, but you could.
but-
Is there a
but I
location or a phone number? Like somebody was
There's
suicidal,
hotlines. There's
or
AA
they had
hotline.
alcohol, or they had drugs, and they wanted to seek help. Where would they go? Just online?
Yeah, online. You could do
Online?
that. You could do that.
And
But I
just-
really can't. I can't affiliate.
No.
Like this stuff. But
Yeah.
but
So-
there's always
So if anybody out there
The
is
higher
feeling a
power.
little depressed or suicidal, or you got some problems with alcohol or drugs, go online and just Google it. Google it. Everything will appear. and it'll answer all your questions magically. You can find out if you're in Napa or wherever you're at in the United States or in the world. You know, we got a lot of viewers in Vietnam out there, you know, so I know down there. We got about 3 minutes left. But we should do some shout outs then, you know.
Okay.
So you shout out to your kids. I'll shout out my kids real quick too. Yeah, you know, say hi to Emily and little Bobby Tyler. You know, my son, he's 23 now. And then my oldest son, he's 35, Derek Clark. Yeah. And so Derek, he's the oldest. And my daughter Emily and little Bobby Tyler. 23 years old now, so he's getting
Wow.
up there. And then, what was your daughter's name again?
Rosemary.
Rosemary. I want to say bye to Rosemary and all them. And I also want to shout out quickly on the credits. First of all, I know you're a musician, so I bought you a new musical instrument. It's brand new. And no, what are you laughing at? And I know you like the harmonica, so I got you a brand new harmonica. It's a special 20. It's made out of plastic because they don't make the metal and wooden ones
Now
anymore.
you can be a Stevie Wonder, huh?
I paid a lot of money for you know, they sell these at the dollar store, but I know you're a musician, so I thought about you. So I had to go pick one up. You know,
right.
I spent a lot of time and effort and money and thought behind this.
Okay.
No, and everybody wants a picture of me, so I got you one of those to autograph for headshots. And then I'll probably get you one of my CDs eventually, throw it in there. Actually, I'd rather have one of yours. And so pretty much guests of the television stay in altered states. Transportation provided by Space Shuttle. We'd like to thank our guests today. Ben Bueno, right out of Napa Valley Calley. Yeah, a local boy, too. And an old friend. We like to thank our sponsor, Sal, the flower guy, brings in these flowers every week. Hair in Motion, Doc's Trophy Shop once again, Emmy Lou's Diner, and the rest of y'all, all y'all, that's plural, all y'all, down here for my sponsors. And it's always a pleasure to do a show with you. Be my co-host every time, and my Paul Schaefer keyboard player here every week, you know, right? So God bless you and yours, and pretty much till next time, America, and we're out of here. So.
In 1991, I flew to Delhi Island. The water's turquoise blue and I'm back wild. Living in a jungle and it looks like Thailand. Everybody's gung-ho, 911 dialing. Met the girl on the plane. Went to other islands, sweet like sugar cane. The girl was beguiling. Putting lots of gold, you know that I'm styling. Never gets cold, emerald green on a white sand island. You are beautiful to me. Deadly island, turquoise water, sapphire seas. Went into business with Freddie and the birds, taking pictures with the tourists, making money absurd. Freddie got shot, Freddie's dead, you heard. Right through the heart, and then he said his last words. Me copy was in, was stopped 4 days later.